Good morning, Nystrom, and happy Tuesday to you. Hope you've had a great start to the week so far. So as you know, all week long, and last week too, really all month long, we've been talking about Black History Month and trying to highlight the amazing accomplishment of African Americans in our country. And most of them to this point have been people a long, long time ago. Whether it's Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, these are people that lived like 100, 150 years ago. Very, very important to learn about them. But also wanted to highlight somebody who is still living and still making history right now. Her name is Serena Williams. She is a tennis player. You may have heard of her. Her sister is also a tennis player, Venus Williams, although her sister is now retired. They have both had an incredible career, and they're playing in a sport that historically has not had African Americans participating at a high rate. And Venus Williams is a little bit older than Serena. They both have won a lot since they started playing. And when all is said and done, Serena Williams will most likely go down as the best player in women's history. Let me try that again. She will most likely go down as the best player in women's tennis history. So let's learn a little bit more about Serena Williams.
All eyes now turn to the US Open, where a new chapter of tennis history is set to be made. Serena Williams has won the Australian Open, French Open and Wimbledon this year. And the American superstar has only one slam left to conquer.
Serena has never been this close to a calendar year Grand Slam. There's no doubt she'll go down as one of the all-time greats, but if she can win 7 straight matches at this year's US Open, she'll do what no other player has done in 27 years.
She's playing the best tennis of her career and no sign of stopping and dominating the sport.
I think she's the greatest female player ever.
She's the biggest hitter on the women's tour. She got a massive serve, probably the best we've ever seen in women's tennis.
She wants it so bad. Her hunger, her fight, her desperation of needing to win is unbelievable.
The story of Serena is well known, but the start of her tennis legend began here in one of the toughest cities in the United States. Compton, California is where she started playing the game at just 3 years old. The future tennis sensation quickly drew national attention.
9-year-old Serena Williams is one of the best preteen tennis players in the country.
Monica Seles, she's a great player, and she's #1 now. And she's only 16. She's the youngest #1. So I want to make a record just like she did, like be #1 in like 15 or something.
Open the stand, right there straight through. There you go. That's great.
Coached by her parents, Serena and older sister Venus soon became the most talked about tennis talents in the country.
There'd been some other good African American players, but nothing like two sisters 15 months apart from Compton, tough part of Los Angeles, that were heading towards the top of women's tennis.
You think it looks fair? When we hit together, we both get so much better because we don't miss. I think it's just not competitive, but it's like to the point where I don't want to mess up because then I'll ruin her practice.
I've covered them since they were teenagers. I thought they would burn out. I wasn't sure they loved the game that much. I think they had more, the game was imposed on them by their father's dreams. It's a real tribute to both of them. And I think they both learned to love the game.
I don't like the way you're holding your weight back. So you're holding your weight back here, and you want your weight to be shifting back that way. Can I show you? Yes. Hit me a couple forehand.
Serena's first major title came in 1999 when she won the US Open.
It's really big news, especially for African American tennis, because I'm the first actually black woman to win the major title since Althea Gibson. That was in 41 years. It's good news for the minorities and just a different group of people.
They were very, very young. I mean, Serena winning US Open at 17, and then Venus still a teenager when she won her first couple of majors. The story was just starting to really develop.
The sisters' story went on to dominate women's tennis. Combined, they've won 28 singles and 13 doubles titles at Grand Slam tournaments, along with 4 Olympic gold medals. And now this could be the greatest chapter yet. The holy grail of tennis. She's trying to win all 4 majors in the same calendar year. If Serena wins the US Open, she will join the most elite club in tennis.
Bud serves.
Only 5 singles players in history have won the calendar year Grand Slam. American Don Budge won in the 1930s. Maureen Connolly followed in the 1950s. Then came Rod Laver and Margaret Court.
And a new Grand Slam champion. Rod Laver, the tennis wonder, accomplishes a feat that hasn't been wrapped up since Don Budge did it the year Rod was born.
And in 1988, at the age of just 19, Steffi Graf won all 4 trophies in the same year. For Serena Williams, the US Open remains the final hurdle in her Grand Slam quest.
I know everyone says that, nobody can beat Serena but Serena, as we've seen time and time again, but it hasn't been done. The calendar Grand Slam has not been done since 1988. It's been a long time in the making and in the waiting, and if there's anyone that can do it and will ever do it, it's Serena.
Here's the most amazing thing about Serena Williams. That video was recorded 6 years ago in 2015. And now here in 2021, she is still playing and still winning. As of now, she has 23 major tournament wins, which are the big tournaments that they have 4 each year. And she has over 70 tournament wins total in her career. Really, really amazing. And each time you win a tournament, you also earn some money. Want to guess how much money Serena Williams has made in her career? Over $90 million. Wow, that is amazing. So not only will she go down in history as the most successful African American tennis player, she will most likely go down as the most successful women's tennis player, regardless of the race. She has really had an incredible career, and she is still going. Another couple years, those numbers might be even higher. So switching gears a little bit and talking about the riddles, there is no prize money here, sorry to say. But yesterday's riddle, what is in the middle of nowhere? Well, nowhere is a word with 7 letters. So the middle letter is H. So the answer is H. Couple classes got it. Mr. Z, Miss Sims, Miss B, Miss Pierce, and Miss Robinson. Good job to all of you guys. And let's see how we do on today's riddle. Andre was 9 on his last birthday and will turn 11 on his next birthday. How can this be? What happened to his 10th birthday? I am very confused. See if you can solve it for me and let me know. Where did the big 10 birthday go? That is it for today. Remember those 4 B's. Be responsible, be respectful, be safe, and be honest. Have a great day or not. The choice is yours.